take that as a lesson overall in life. Take a look back sometimes and be grateful to God for how far you came. Remember Shanice said that. Anywho. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day. It's my 10-year Lockiversary. I keep looking at my hair color in the camera. I'm so in love with this copper, y'all. But yes, 10 whole years, guys. Natural hair journey is not easy. The lock journey, most think that it's very simple, it's low maintenance, but like it takes a lot to, you know, really care for your hair. Make sure that you're still putting, you know, the right products in it, not putting too much strain on your hair, doing, you know, anything that's gonna cause buildup on your scalp, all of the above. You know, it takes a lot to maintain your hair, especially as Black women. And so I am very happy to be celebrating 10 years locked. I officially have tailbone length. I'm gonna try to show you guys. Officially tailbone length locks. After 10 years of growth, y'all. So today, for my 10-year lock anniversary, I'm going to be reviewing some of my hairstyles, hair moments from the past 10 years all the way up to present day. I'll also be giving a couple tips as I chat through these hairstyles and these hair moments for all my lock girlies out there, or girlies who are thinking, girlies and guys who are thinking about starting locks. I think that this is the video for you. Okay, so this picture right here, this is like day one, literally. So I don't have pics from the day that my hair was actually locked, but this is when I first cut my hair off. It was Christmas Eve of 2013, and I had been perming my hair for quite some time, you know, since I think middle school, since I was about 12. And I was just like, I'm tired of this. I miss my natural hair. I used to feel like my natural hair was so much fuller and it had so much life. And, you know, after years and years of perming my hair, I just wasn't feeling the vibes anymore. So I went ahead and did a big chop, cut off all the permed ends, and this is what your girl was stuck with. So this was December of 2013, and then in April of 2014, April 17th, today, I went ahead and locked my hair. So now the process of locking your hair, you can go about it several ways. You can go about it with a 2-strand twist, which is similar to what my lock looks like right here. You would do this with your loose hair, and you can start locks that way. Some people start by braiding them. The way that I started mine was with a comb twist. So the stylist used a rat tail comb, and she twisted my hair with the comb and like dragged down until it created this little coil. And I had those coils in my head up until, well, I mean forever, right? But they essentially, my hair personally took about 6 months to lock. And everyone is different, right? So that's just my journey. But yes, I started with the comb twist. So this was a really cute little start to kick us off. All right, so who do we have next? Ooh. So at this point of my lock journey, my hair started to bud, which is what they call like the teenage phase of locks, when they're not really that soft, like coil where it has the possibility of unraveling. Now your hair is starting to bud. It's actually starting to form a lock. So this is when that moment was happening, and my hair was a hot mess. Like, do you see the scalp on me right here? I was, you know, a new lock girl. I was looking for all kinds of answers on the internet, trying to figure out what is it that I need to do. You know, I didn't really have a consistent loctician at that point, so I was really figuring it out on my own. And this is how my hair, like, I used to try my best to just maintain it. But even with all the maintenance in the world, at the teenage phase of locks, the budding phase, your hair is going to be frizzy. It's going to have that frizz. At least in my experience, and a couple of my friends who I know have locked their hair, there's gonna be frizz. It's just no stopping the frizz. You just gotta get accustomed to the frizz, right? So that was that phase. Wow, I hadn't seen this picture in quite some time. And it's so funny because the entire idea behind this video, outside of my locks turning 10, it's also the fact that I was just sort of scrolling through my Instagram and I was just like, oh, like, I miss these pictures. Like, so anyway, oh, so with this one, you will see the caption saying terrible twos. Like, what were we really early 20s girls check in, like, why were we like this? But yeah, so this is at the point where I started to experiment a little bit with my hair and like styling it. Actually for this style, I went to a loctician. Shout out to Jamila, I will link her below. Glammed by Jamie on Instagram. And she took care of my hair. She gave me this really cute lock updo, and it had lock petals in the front, and I remember feeling so pretty when I left her chair. It was such an elegant updo. It was my birthday, you know, I was heading out for the night on a little date. So, you know, it did what it needed to do, you know, and I really felt so beautiful. So I would definitely rate this style 10 out of 10. Like, I remember what I felt like when I had that style. And like, this picture brings back so many memories of my 22nd birthday. That's so crazy. Let's see who we have next. Okay, so this is back in the days when your girl was working retail, working hard, okay? And you know, you're out in the workforce, you have to find a way to be presentable. I couldn't just have my hair all over the place. So that updo vibe was my thing after a while. So this half up, half, you know, the little bangs going, like, can you believe, like, that was the full length of my hair? Like, the length of my bangs was the length of most of my locks. That is so crazy. Like, you really don't realize the growth until like you have the opportunity to look back at these things. Take that as a lesson overall in life. Take a look back sometimes and be grateful to God for how far you came. Remember Shadi said that. Anywho, yes, so you know, this was a cute little, it was quick. I got to put my hair up in a bun, and what I noticed with my hair at that time, like as I started experimenting, it was much easier for me to just create random styles, and I think you'll see that coming up. But I just got to like play my hair a bit, and like this was a go-to for me, especially on those working days. I could just throw it up in a bun, let them bangs fall, and like your girl was giving cutie. Okay, she was giving look at me, I'm mysterious. Boom, exactly. This is the picture I was thinking about when I mentioned doing whatever with my hair. I was once again experimenting, and I used to do a lot of like braided updos on myself, you know, tuck things and twist things and pin stuff up. This was really just, you know what? I'm tired of wearing my hair down or just loose or whatever. Let me find a different way to style it up and to just make myself feel pretty. I was in my early 20s. I did not have a bunch of money. I did not have a bunch of resources. So I did little things to make myself feel beautiful and to just love on myself. And that, playing with my hair, as I like to say, was one of them. Back then I was still figuring out exactly what products to use. I know that back then Shea Moisture products were incredible on my hair. Another product that I still use to this day, the Aussie shampoo, that was really good for me too. So, you know, you test the things out and you see what works and you learn how your hair responds, and then you move forward from there. So this is when your girl started experimenting with color. I bleached a couple of my locks, and that's how you get that cute little golden color that you see in the front. Sidebar, I am Trinidadian, so you're gonna see a lot of carnival pictures in what I'm about to share today. It is what it is. Your girl like mass, okay? Yeah, so I was testing out color. As you can see, that didn't really go anywhere. I'm still testing out color and doing different things now. And that was my first time doing like a blonde, and I was nervous, you know, because you hear so much about the dangers of bleaching your hair, which are still very true. Definitely do your research before you decide to bleach your hair. A lot of the care for my hair during this period came from, you know, really being intentional about how I moisturize my locks, frequently moisturizing my locks, making sure I deep condition, making sure I'm not dyeing like frequently every single month or so. That could be damaging to your hair, and your locks gonna slide right off your head, girl. Like, you do not want that. So it was definitely a process, but I would say coloring your hair, you know, it's just gonna take adding a little more love to your routine. If you regularly, you know, would grease your scalp or oil your scalp, I personally use a serum, which I'll link below. I don't have the bottle near me right now, but you know, when you color your hair, you just add an extra layer of that. So even right now with my ginger locks, I like to use some deep conditioner in a spray bottle with some water, and I just give myself a spritz. I massage my scalp, I put my serum in, and I do that about 2 to 3 times a week just to keep my hair, making sure that my hair is hydrated. So that's a tip. And actually, moving on to my next phase of color, your girl went red. So this is not the first time I came in over to the red family. I definitely did it. When was this? 2016, I believe. Yeah, definitely came on into the red family back then, before I was trying to get my whole entire head to be a blazing red. But like I said, I was scared of bleaching my hair, so the only locks that really took were the ones that I had already bleached prior. You live and you learn. But yes, I really like this hairstyle. Jamila on the hair again. Yo, y'all need to, if you are in the New York area, you need to book my girl Glammed by Jamie. I'm going to link her Instagram below. She's phenomenal. Just got growing hands. She was great. Like, every time me and Jamie linked up, it was a hit. Like, I loved my hair for my birthday this season. I love the updo. She gave me some curls. She had me feeling like, you see the legs? Do you see look at the legs? Look at the legs in this picture right here. Okay, your girl was feeling herself, okay? And them shoes, ooh, I remember them shoes. Anyway, now this is in more recent years. I want to say this was about 2018. The gold thread on the locks had me in a chokehold. You hear me? Any style I could think about, I was putting a gold thread in my hair. Okay, 2018, 2019, if I didn't have gold in my hair, something was wrong. I'm telling you right now, something was wrong. But no, this is when like I started to feel that length coming in, and I was just like, oh, I need to feel this hair. I need to feel it down my back, honey. I need to feel the hair flowing. I need to feel like Rapunzel before I finally reach Rapunzel. Like, I need to feel it. And this hairstyle did it for me. Another Jamila special, ate it up. She gave me that really beautiful bun in the front. She did that gold threading for me. Ugh, that style, I felt like the baddest in the room. And then my friend Selena, shout out to Slaylena, she also has a YouTube channel as well. She ate my makeup up. Like, literally the only person that I let touch my face other than myself. The only person. And so that was this style. Like, isn't she a baddie? Yeah, she's gonna be a baddie. And once more with the gold thread, I told you, if it is 2018 or 2019, Shanice had a gold thread in her hair, and that's just the end of the story. Gold thread, I did this beautiful bun, and Jamelia styled it so that it can look like a crown. I went to a New Year's Day ball, and the theme, I think, was Kings and Queens or something like that. So we really had fun with that. Gave me that crown. I was adorned in jewels, honey. Like, love this look. And then here's another quick photo of it, a little from a different angle. It was a really cool style. Like, this definitely is one of my top hair moments. Like, I really enjoyed, like, I felt so regal with this style and how the entire look came together. Bomb. Oh my god, I'm really enjoying this like little trip down memory lane so far, guys. Yes, this is when I feel like I really started to have fun with my hair. And I know I probably said that already early in the video. I really started to have fun with my hair when I realized how versatile locks are. At this point, I think this was during the pandemic, or maybe a little before the pandemic started. I think my hair was like close to my lower back at that point. And so at this point, I'm like getting into this space where I can explore adjusting the length of my hair without having to cut it, which is very important to me because I really wanted that length retention for as long as possible, because I really love having long locks. Like when I first locked my hair, I had the long lock girls on my vision board, honey. Like I'm like, I want to be Rapunzel. I'm serious. And so I started to really have fun with doing these lock knots and like making my hair shorter and getting that fun and flirty vibe. Like, one thing about me, I love a pixie cut on a black woman. Chef's kiss. I love how the pixie cut, when the girls get the pixie cut, it's like they become superwoman or something. Like the energy is like fearless. Like, I'm bad. I have all this. Yeah, it was giving. So this is like my version of a pixie cut with locks. When I have them lock nuts in, you're not telling me nothing. The hair is short, she is sexy, she is out, she's living her best life. I don't have to worry about no hair trying to fly into my food. I don't have to worry about thinking something crawling down my back. In the summertime, I'm not sweating, I'm not sweaty, you know. It's just such a fun style, and I love to rock it in the summer. I think I'm gonna be doing that again this summer. And yes, even with these long locks, it still could be achieved. So I'm excited to see what else I'm gonna do with my hair in the summer. But I was really feeling this, like this energy. It just was so freeing, you know. After having my hair being long, it was just great to have a change, is what I should say. Because I love my long hair, but it was just great to have a change in pace and be able to change up my look and just do something different, especially in the summertime. So I love this picture and my rainbow umbrella because I love rainbows. And this was also that space where I started to experiment with, like, if I don't retwist my hair very often, what styles can I do? You know, what does that look like? So I started to experiment here. Now, this picture, I'll be honest with y'all, it was an accident. My hair on this day was a total accident. I was meeting a friend in the city to go to the Museum of Ice Cream. I'm not sure if they're still in New York. I think so. I know one of them left, probably the Balloon Museum. Either way, I was rushing to meet a friend at the Museum of Ice Cream. And I typically used to, at that point, like I said, my hair was like either mid back or lower back, and I used to just take all my hair and wrap it into a quick bun on the top of my head, jump in the shower, do everything I gotta do, and then I would just let it down before I head out the door. This day, I did not let it down. I 100% forgot. I hopped in the shower, I did everything I had to do, I rushed through my makeup, and then I just grabbed my keys and head out the door. And it wasn't until I was on the train and I was just like, Shanice, do you still have your shower bun in your head? And like literally, it was a vibe. Like I felt like it was such a unique take on like a bun, and it ended up being pretty funky and cool, and like I was with it, you know. Sometimes like they say, everything happened for a reason, and this happened for a reason. And so voila, here she is on the throne. Oh no, it wasn't Museum of Ice Cream, it was Rose Mansion. That means I want to actually go to the Museum of Ice Cream. I will be doing that. But Rose Mansion, and they had this cute little setup where they were talking about like Egyptian grapes, and it was a vibe. And the bun ended up working just as it needed to. When it comes to styles like this, where I have like a really slick, low pony, I use a lot of moisture in my hair. So going back to what I was saying about color, I would use that conditioner water mix and I would spray it down. You know, I might put some edge control on, which I'm very like, I take my time with certain products because I want to make sure that I'm not doing too much buildup. Or if I do put a lot in my hair, just you know, to get out for the night or whatever, I know that the following day is likely gonna be a wash day for me. So, you know, I sort of just be like YOLO and do whatever. But I really like this style. It was quick, it was easy. You know, I didn't have a retwist, but it still allowed me to look cute. It still allowed me to feel sexy, feel beautiful, and it worked. Like, I felt like, you know, the pony was giving, it had volume, the little hoop earrings, like, she was cute. She was cute this night. Like, I really like this hair on me, and it's a good, you know, last minute style. If you're in a pinch and you don't have a retwist, just slick that thing back, honey. Slick it back. So, ooh, this was a really special hairstyle for me. I was venturing into public speaking, which I still feel like is a path that I want to take with my career. But my good sis, Slaylina, yes, the person who I said did my makeup, she also does hair. So your girl got a 2-for-1. Okay? She got a 2-for-1 for her big event at Columbia. And listen, Selena is another one. Hands blessed. The makeup, 8. The hair, 8. Like, lived for it. Like, that structure, I didn't even know. Like, I classify myself as fairly tender-headed, so a lot of my styles would typically be down, or it would be down like this, or if I do an updo, like, I might keep it for like a couple of days, if that, and then like let it down. Like, sometimes I just can't take it. But this structure, like, she really wowed me with it, because I really didn't know that my hair could truly bend and twist in this way. Like, it was really, like, look at that. I'm gonna like make sure I put a picture in here that gets closer to the detail, but like structurally that was beautiful. So she did some like barrel twists with my hair, and then she, you know, stacked them up and like sewn them down. Phenomenal job. And then, you know, the hang time was hanging, honey. The hang time was giving. Okay, I was feeling myself in that yellow power suit. I showed up, hair snatched, face snatched, suit was given. I ate that presentation up. And that's really the key. Like, I know my confidence shows up in preparedness and just making sure that I feel absolutely beautiful. So everything that I love is what was happening in that moment. I absolutely loved my makeup. I loved my hair. I loved my outfit. I loved what I was about to do. You know, it was such a phenomenal moment, and I'm so grateful that my friend was able to bless me with this hair. Like, come on, like, it was so good. And then last but not least, it's Ginger Gal. We have officially arrived to present day. So now this was in 2013. Oh, not for me saying present day and going back to 2013. This was 2023 last year for my big birthday. And so I dyed my hair copper. Shout out to Selena again. She did the color and she did the style on this cute Babiana. And this is why I'm telling y'all, even if you watch my videos and you're looking at my hair like, girl, you don't really do that much with your hair. Sure, I'll take it, right? Because I like I said, I'm a tender-headed girl. I like the hair to just do this all day. I want it to give Beyonce wind. But regardless of that, do not let anyone tell you that locks are not versatile. Do not let anyone tell you that. You can do just about anything with your hair. You can curl it, pin it up, cut it, waves, braid outs. You can do everything, and bam. I have a bob. Stiff wear. I have a bob, okay? I had a bob for my birthday, and I lived for it. It was the perfect style. I went to St. Martin to celebrate my 30th birthday, and the weather out there was really humid and like hot. It's a Caribbean island, so you already know the vibes. The bob came in handy. It was easy when I wanted to get into the pool. I could just put my little cap on, Sometimes I didn't even have to because I spent most of my time in a floaty in the pool, on a floaty in the pool. But like it just made it so easy for me to navigate vacation. You know, it was easy to maintain, it was easy to upkeep, it didn't get in the way. It was just an amazing style. And this is exactly what I talk about, having that versatility with your locks. Like, don't let gone are the days where people can say, oh, locks are so limiting, like, we're not listening to them. I got a bob and I went ginger. The other beauty of having locks, right? Because now that bob turned into this beautiful cascading set of curls. Like, yeah, here in this picture of my birthday was phenomenal. Just like, it turned into these luscious full barrel curls just at the end of my hair. Gave such a very sassy, like, Sex in the City, give me a cosmopolitan, like, hold this, more of that. Like, it was really giving that, like. And then also look at it, like, here's a photo that's a little bit up close, so you can really see, like, that copper. Truly, this again was another accident, which was a blessing in disguise. Shout out to Slay one more time. And the dye only took to the top part of my hair. And at first I was just like, whoa, this is edgy. Like, am I that kind of girl? Like, am I gonna be able to pull this off? Like, I was a little nervous, you know. For Zoom, when I got to work, like, I had my head covered because I was just like, oh, I don't know. I was still finding my way. Now, I'm obsessed with it. Cascading ginger into the black and then into the curls, and then like some of the curls have a hint of that ginger. This has to be my best hair moment to date. I am so alive with this ginger and these ginger locks. I'm having so much fun. I feel like it's such a unique look on me. And I just really love it, you know? So shout out to the ginger girlies. Like, this is definitely the color. Like, gingers have more fun. I can officially tell you that. Y'all, that was such a good time. Like, I had such a good time going through memory lane with y'all. Like, I really enjoyed this experience. Like, being able to look at my hair over the past 10 years, and it just gave me a different appreciation for this journey. If you are starting your lock journey, do not give up, babes. Do not put that comb down. I see y'all. Put that comb down. Do not comb them out. Like, enjoy your process. Your journey is yours. Enjoy your process. Just grow with your locks. Like, I truly feel like having locks has been such a spiritual experience for me. Just, you know, feeling through all of the phases. For me, I remember when I started my locks, like, a lot of people were like, oh, like, you know, you're gonna go through the ugly phase and you're gonna deal with this and you're gonna deal when your hair is like in between and blah blah blah. And I did succumb to some of that, 100%. There was a point in time where I went and got lock extensions on top of my locks, and then after a while I was just like, you know what, I don't want them. I don't want them anymore. It didn't feel Shanice. It did not feel like me. It did not feel authentic to the experience. And I had really started to grow a bond with my hair. I was washing my hair myself. I was retwisting my hair. I was figuring out all the products and everything that it had to, you know, I had to put in it to make it thrive. I built a connection with my hair, you know? And so as I began to grow and I began to love on myself even more and to build on that self-love and to evolve in such a beautiful way, so did my hair. And the more love that I poured into my hair is the more love that I ended up pouring into myself. It's been such an amazing 10 years. And yeah, like, I'm so happy that you guys joined me. You made it to this part in the video. I truly, truly appreciate it. It means the world to me that you came on this little ride with me today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.